If you Ayala, what you good morning from Kumasi.
Good morning from Nkai.
Na anope want to say.
Oh, many to there 5:30 a.m. Na many to America is Ghana Eka countries are qualify for World Cup no. Na a great feeling pa the moment. Also especially na me stadium what to witness how we did it, was just awesome. And as a football person in Ghana, and the way a black staff, am I a Nigerian rich me pa.
Ever be this uncommon after saying a point game, yates and kind. Na party no ano den pa. But first of all, yen chance from yebobo a game who could room cry. Now euphoria need to say the talkability around the game. Ticketing, any BBA, no boy, some community na and some crown ya be your starting game in this uncommon community na.
Rich, you know, Sapana. What's your with some my main dagger kaka? It's your phone from Chemi, but I want to bomb Abasu.
Okay.
Rich, the bedroom kaya. Nhyira Power Sports $1 rich
too much
a divine and many years over the cost stadium na ye kono ye ne ye shake Tofik and some few friends because you go park your car or FA headquarters ho and a Nantico stadium. Now, Rich, who stadium and see a phone game na mebano. Semi ha mania man nanti 2 minutes da abra obi siaminka MD in Shapo Sports one dance here MP chia MP hug MP photograph to be very very honest. So one way na say only me na nanti say me apoba na why na abutra obukura be full because reach every 1 minute bia someone will stop you, someone will shout your name, obi so bow and send you with your pictures. The love for power sports the bia minya adance bia but everyone was overwhelming. And there will be biara with yen or say now follow yen domasi. They've made the program so big to the extent that well we are who was studio encore you don't feel it. But once a while when you get out on the streets, Rich, I am telling you, it's a massive
wow.
You will be black. And that was me, Rich, put me 92 minutes. I will be my say over so chapter. I will be mana on the it was overwhelming.
It don't matter.
And it massive papa for the recognition for a done only the way they follow us religiously. It's serious.
I see.
Now, me do Ghana, me by Friday. Me buy Uran Kaimani Moano. Dear, now, Tetsino, it's a big game because of football, which is flags around cars, taxis, commercial vehicles, trot, and go for shops and new. So, what we say, who is dropping one for conversations are. Which, as far as Friday, you knew we're going to play on the Sunday. Now Sunday no pan. Makes me a say Rich and go for sorry and your mommy and son and I occupy my life. Number one, sorry. Number two, Aduane Omobedi. Number 3, where to find tickets to watch the Black Stars yesterday.
Okay.
Na me call program bi ase. Na yen so protocol management member. Na oto ne dadi e wo Islegon. Na reach the group program na se. The obi aka say, "Oh, munye na yen conclude program ntem na yen head towards stadium." Program start here we are there 12:1 no. Which everybody is in a hurry. Say I wouldn't be stadium because Obian said the way you follow it, so why main stadium in them one and sha na ukuta tikito ukuta kirtation na I had the amount of overcome. And I set up to the stadium around 3:00 and now the motivator said me call FA headquarters na mako parking the car ho na mananti because there is no sense of parking car stadium unless maybe you see a phone game now it will take you at least 3 hours to get out of the stadium. Now your parking car na your nanti akwa stadium no reach open stadium no then you feel the euphoria. 4 hours to the game, the crowd, the queue, and the euphoria outside the stadium was massive. We left the stadium around 4 p.m. It means that after 3 hours to the game, the stadium was more than half full. 4 hours, 3 hours to the match. More than half full, and then go for more about or more 20 and scanning or more tickets. Which I can tell you, sir, 1 hour 30 minutes to the kickoff, the stadium was full.
1 hour to the
game. Now, who say, yeah, typical Kumasi for one day. They are the top process. Oh. Say Black Stars ne football game support ya. Ye stadium keke ye come to support ko ye dey to create atmosphere. Rich Emra Ejimen someone cry. The support the atmosphere say Obia saw the phone flashlight. It takes one person to lead. Oh yeah, within 30 seconds, the whole stadium follows. It takes one person to lead a jama, everybody will follow. It takes one person to start the Mexican wave, everybody will follow. Now, tell you what, Black Star players number say on my inspection of the pitch. Go back to do warm up, and when they finally went to come on the pitch for kickoff, those 3 moments, unbelievable. And before we start the game, Rich, I had the impression saying the love of Ghana for war for the Black Stars, Rich, is beyond imagination, and people really love Black Stars and football in Ghana. The lesson that Michelle Freeman and they capture on the hope during those moments, was that Rich. So, you're in charge of football in Ghana. You are in charge of something and Kofo Akume DHA. And they will show you massive love. And now they will hear from the supporters before kickoff, during the game, and after the game. Rich, you have no idea. Massive support for the Black Stars. And then I saw the Ghanaian in a lot of people. Over here, Rich.
Wow. I see. But on your show, Sabia, as a Ghana, 99.99%, you qualify for the World Cup. So, Mamma called your cross source in now history, no means we could show me the womb. Into the mamma for Bar Stadium Hosano.
Yes, I had 2 ways. Rich, more Obiano about the Obia expectation was that a human
okay.
But Rich, don't you also think, say, so I hear human Viana? So, although you are, then people say, and I tell me, reason why I should go because and then there's nothing at stake. Yeah.
Sure.
But for people to say, Edmond, what year, and I want to be part of the crowning moments. I want to be there. I want to enjoy the party and the success with you. Because I'm making history. Say when we qualify for a state World Cup, I was there. And Rich, some man said, my anticipation the success has already been achieved there. Then I will not come with massive support to push you. But anyway, what I saw were Ghanaians that were ready to push the Black Stars. So even at your 1% in Bodaka, they were ready to contribute to our 1%, for us to get over the edge. And that was so special to witness physically. It was so massive, and Rich, it would take a very, very long time. And that's with you.
Now to the game itself. Yes, share one. No? Before I ever start the game, the lineup in the Babon, we shall say something called media. No, so now, much the reaction from Ghanaians. And Ocean lineup now, CBC, Siswa Benjamin Asare, Ali Duseidu, Jonas Ajete, Thomas Partey, Mohamed Salisu Kwasisibo, Jordan Ayew, the captain, Antoine Semenyo, Mohamed Kudus, Ebenezer Annan, and Alexander Jiku. I'm going to start the game now at the Ghana. Obviously, two air changes in the air game. Who's our brand, Jonas Ajete, and Ebenezer Annan Abeshim for Calibre and then Gideon Mensa. Now, line up in the Babon say utie reactions and I say okay kind reactions do na Wabontina bi mfu say oh na say ade ya qualify wi enti ade na nke mo ma aso mo nche de nya bi mo no ye mo embo. First of all, who line up no dey na about him na auto person ka kire Ghana for some person wi ade ni ana dey pa na auto person che with line up no the endra no.
Which I think that the ocean line up now. Any formation na ye bona. A creative impression me say auto anybody say there was a job to be done. Say we could end up qualifying. But enjoy party. If your fun say it's money you relax there. I think the Blasters right from time of mobile pitch inspection. Every year warm up. I call back and go for more line up in the bono. Rich, if you look at the faces of the players, any or more body language, the way they executed the game, Rich. They want to build a certain culture beyond just qualifying for the World Cup. May I say it is about changing the subculture and the mentality of the team. Gather as Blasters. Every game we are able to be results we are was our game. We will do whatever it takes to get that results. And at no point that you are relaxed. Say, we are so comfortable. Which I mean, to say. The team auto inherited was a team not a loose confidence, not the mentality broken, not the way our concentrated to get results in games were shattered. And I can see auto the technical team are gradually building the mentality of the Blaster. Said, look, once you wear the jersey. Now your assignment, say even assignment is to get a 1% BBR car. We will approach it with the same attention. Say after the start qualifying for the. And when I saw the lineup, I knew say Senior Kofo are yet to warm up to auto any the kind of team of person building and how we approach games. People have one or two comes be and say, are we not being too defensive? Are we not being too careful? And can they a party day? Let's go out and be excited about it. Now you're carried away. That is not the impression Otto wants to give to us now. Otto wants to tell us, look, when the job is supposed to be done, I approach it with all the seriousness and transcended with the strategy and the player selection and how we executed the game, you know. And when I saw the lineup, the impression I mean, they are ready for game and they are ready. The win against Comoros to get the final push to the World Cup.
Okay, eti per lineup now there are two YouTube Nhyira Nhyira TV, sorry. Yeah, they are two. Ayala, yeah, I mean, you're a sports journalist. With the lineup now down, or a bit defensive. And now, so they now would no. Now, opposite game, no. We say we are about 99.99%, but also finish hard. If it must be done very well, no. So now, person Oyana.
Rich, only young coaches are no way. I think say everything Ghanaian football pundits has not done enough. Say you be me see for ni I say the moment coach decided say about it doesn't necessarily mean say the coach is becoming defensive. Mamema was typical example in another game na boy no. Say offer Jonah Ajete, Alexander Jiku, any Salisu, Sariki, every your lineup no who were defenders are. Per the approach of the game, I no crack. Ebenezer Anam, any Ali Disedu. Say ebo profile, they are defenders. But which another game now with the formation of the three back and start to play some which is Ebenezer Anam, any Ali Disedu. Roles are no more game. They were supposed to play as wing backs, and wing backs in tactical terms are midfielders. In tactical terms, wing backs are midfielders. The only thing they say, they have defensive awareness. We are aware, say, and once you buy a backline, and near defending your flanks, you know. And see, the first impression I got with the way Otto approaching game was that, look, there is a game, though we want to win, you have a channel. We must be very, very careful, say, young concede. Not at any point in time, I get your friend a balance. Say you kutabo na you're comfortable. You kutabo na you're comfortable. No, you team GDA. So the way I line up here, we are very confident with and without the ball. Say there is no way I can go for it. Everything we are here. Now, Rich, Saudi Arabia came to here from Zibo. I know boy 6, who is supposed to stay very disciplined and on could be brave in attacking sense. For play be said Thomas Partey. Your 2 inside number 10s in Kudus, any Jordan. Never Antoine Semenyo Eka as a striker. Never your wing backs no in Ebenezer Anam, any Ali Sedu Eka in attacking sense no. Which what it means is that Segara near Kutabona, there were as many as 6 players out of your 10 players, are full players from the so all with a role in attacking play. And see, and you defensive, and you're just you being careful with your balance and knowing say at any point in the game you are so comfortable, say you're defending, I will defend you, and you are so comfortable, say you're attacking and I will attack you. But without that said, no, Rich, I think so. For instance, BB said, you're 2 inside number 10s, you know. In this case, Kudus any Jordan. A more understanding of a more movement in the final third with Antoine Semenyo must improve. Number 2, your wing backs, you know. The way you move it to me at year 2 inside number 10s, you know, any striker, no, a movement nothing to coordinate well with them must also improve. Yes, your 3 center halves, you know, or passes in the middle through the channels in build up with Zibo and Partey especially must improve. So you would say a team be pressing Zibo any Thomas Partey, how do we go over them and get your two inside number 10 now? Or mama a square shape attack and with the defensive midfield area of the opponent, also must improve. The best American say we seem to have the strategy. We seem to have the formation a suited strategy, which we are very, very comfortable with. Say, but Rich, we can give more room for understanding any improvements with the way our automobiles or mobile games which say and you can see with improvements in it, probably we will master the craft of playing the quarterback year, and we will identify near sharpening some edges and get it going. But another game, Rich, it was a game that we needed to be careful and still win at the same time. And I think that the approach was excellent. So the total results now.
Okay. Now, in your qualification, we had the World Cup never cockable. And said the Anna de Bia tie a cano, Sabi, and I'm do and same kind. And when say, question Baba Busawi, and interfere in social media or you know, Lana Grunty. Idea, I want to know what in Wassam. A sudden in a renter for a column of son of doy, and now Eddie a Yanketia. And now, minimum say, a almost tesu say, a nipebi na ashada no makofa sai shuni diabo whatever. Now the discussion say, Yanya World Cup qualification every. I'm not telling you, only too experienced enough. I mean, Omabo Bono at the highest stage. And World Cup no so the highest stage in football and our Kakobo. And to send Camrante, almost ya put you on no. Oma Madie. But so it looks like they are ready to come on best switch nationality. No more body ama Ghana. Enti can consider omo na now yanya qualification ye wi. Yan fam rank team no enkatim no na yan fanko aye World Cup. Sam komai ujina ye fu say with the team na was see na ma qualify no. Yan form ko. Ana asase de an attack say enam do don say nkwan no. Sam rank na red nom so baba bon kwa dia. Why not? Yan mo cha nom so bebubi.
Which with my experience with Juma Women, see you do the you just need to remind your chief for the principles of how I work and normally say a tyco. Number one, your players be a Omabuayame qualified, which they will not even make it to the squad ever World Cup. It has happened over and over again. And a very normal football move. Number two, we must look beyond your qualifier for World Cup. And know, say, the Blasters, is a sustainable national team. Apart from the 2026 World Cup, they will compete at AFCON level, at another World Cup level, and all matches are going into the future. Unless you want to be emotional. But so we emotions to Rich, the senior national team, every national team there is there for all Ghanaians. At any point in time, anybody who is a legal Ghanaian, I will bet what the cause of the national team should be given an opportunity. And the timing is an issue. The timing only becomes an issue if you want to be emotional about it. That's when you emotions if you are. Say a mess may a assignments be. Not assume a channel so benti or your gun near or qualify say Obetinya boy am adena epakoeno ya here. Then we shouldn't close the door to Omo.
Okay.
And whoever is available, not Edinketiane or Sin Odo in Kwa, whoever is available going forward. Rich, the time on the stop, may a fair Blasters players. Not only legally bound to play for Yang. Not the assignment today, me. Omo here say Omubetimi a improve a team no aboye. Am I getting assignment in Ghana? I will never make any argument against them. Say me and Fred will be never in my life. Because I believe say the more you grow, the more you become matured. And the more you become matured, the more you become less emotional about these things. You have to execute a jumano as and when a beba and as and when a do get it done. No, that is where your attention must be. And I'll pay from one of our colleagues said during the weekend, only the family of Edin Ketia in Komo and community acquire and say, in fact, Abusani Katia and so, but Blaster coach, only Edin Ketia through us, I didn't come on and say, Nana Branch and say, or Crystal Palace, now on Shadan settle yield or settler or be decided on international future. Now say it seems Oliver Glasner the team not a queen and he has relaxed and he has given them feedback say he is ready and to reach a new room. Okay, there are strong evidence I ever say indeed those players are shaking the tables and saying that they are ready if they ever play or Monkwa. Rich, that decision is not in my hand.
Okay.
But I don't think it will be wise. Say you may proceed a doors to a Ghanaian who is fit for purpose because we still say emotionally wamba at a time and say I was say oba. Football here more than we will play Blasters game beyond 2026 World Cup. And we will your ambition say we will win things in future. And if these players can help the cause of Ghana in getting us to where we are supposed to get to, which I don't see any reasonable argument apart from you being emotional. Like I said, you enter your doors to players who want to play for us. If they are fit for purpose, why not?
I have a time in 2 minutes. Na yemfa rapi abna yentoa so our studio am onkomo bi SMD. Oto de yemfa no call kapa na yenjani so.
Rich. I said what put on. O deserve so the boom. If there is any superior argument, why are Memphis Otuado and go walk up? Then on that same principle, I believe it will apply to why we shouldn't take Alexander Jiku to the World Cup, why we shouldn't take Kudus to the World Cup, why we shouldn't take Jordan to the World Cup. Simply because, Rich, the failures and the success of Otto have been achieved with these same players. And Subobia Odibo Otobiano, the same Subono, Odibo Kudus ye, Odibo Jordan ye, Odibo Bless ya Omoye Thomas Patemina ye. Say you wouldn't say, I was a Kudus one, a couple World Cup. I was a Jordan captain for the World Cup. I was a Thomas Patemon also Mujine 51 to play for the World Cup. Now, Rich, I don't see any other arguments are stronger to say and yes Otto and Eddie or more echo the World Cup. And maybe Otto has changed the narrative in the context of World Cup. He has been super. The statistics, the record, and the team building the Eritrean in Sano, which I think say is on course. It doesn't mean say he's not going to lose games. It doesn't mean say there will be some days he will perform poorly. But maybe the main commission say the Ghana you been able to rest. Maybe there is a move. Maybe a chitaipa. At time or to achieve in lower times and in high times. I see Ali saying him, and one day, seeing Trainer Otto will win as the AFCON. Okay. And we will come back on the same topic and say, sir, you're patient and I say Abotre I'll pay off in the future. And in my principle view, Otto should be given a long time. Only and sorry. You tie the cheap. Young man, all the resources, and you will get us to the promised land, Rich.
I will think you were enough time and Kenya a lengthy discussion on this particular subject, but you know, so Befia, I overgone it, sorry. I'm doing. Oh, Kumasia, what's the ever to us with this air convoy now? You said you want some and Subisi. I continue. You're sure the best. I know who you now. Yamin some family.
Sure, me that's Rich. Now, I think that the Kumasi for us. You can't take this World Cup qualifiers. I mentioned Kumasi.
Sure.
And sure. Impacts in it. There were some games. Ayala, Kumasi, and the support were massive. And see, though you finish Wakano, Kumasi Force should be very, very proud of themselves for also contribution to this World Cup. And I'll pay every first statement to Mediaba thanking Ghanaians, you know. Momo Kumasi and the Asante region must also feel part of this gratitude. Now you enjoy this moment. You blast us and I'm a king and I'm proud.
That's a party for Entroso in Shawans 4.5 Bismarck who's been Ayala and then in the Kudin Como Awo and Cry. Yemra na Entroso studio.